good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simeon. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Down, ball.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa reined in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for Oakland.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And he fouls this one off. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Reddick looks up. Gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
So now it's Mark Canha.
Designated hitter.
As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is line to left. Brentley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. Strong is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Gurriel is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from. Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Chapman has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the A's.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Strong will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. This is foul right side. High chopper to third. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. 5 innings. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batter, number 3.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
After it is Davis.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Popped him up. Altuve has a play. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Number 41.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Jorge Alvarez. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Carlos Correa now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting, right fielder,
Josh Reddick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, catcher.
So now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Simeon's got it. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a 1 for 12 career line. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
To the plate now, Austin Allen. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Stepping in, Tony Kemp. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive, right field, base hit. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The batter, number 10.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Throw into second. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Brian Abreu takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Your attention, please. Now,
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
number
The swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark.
At the plate now, Mark Canha. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he lines it out to center. Straw is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. And come to the plate for score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High chopper over to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Miles Straw. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. Chapman has room in foul territory, And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well,
and the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Right fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
you know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. Strong is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Chopped toward the second baseman. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Last strike now for Houston. A punch out to end it, and the A's break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
6-1, the final tally today. The Athletics took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Frankie Montes earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi. At the plate, Chad Pinder. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland.
First delivery to him on the way.
Chad Pinder.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
At the plate, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That is four. The first baseman.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now it's Mark Canha.
The designated hitter. Mark.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning. A 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it. As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And not in time as the run scores.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. On the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Twins nothing. So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. In now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind. And you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dobnak uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Kemp is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Number 10,
Digging in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. To short, hit hard. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this in. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Batting fifth. The third
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Digging in now, Mitch Garver. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Fourth home run here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Chad Pinder as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second base.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the A's 7 and the Twins nothing. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Marcus Semien. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
On to first, and it's another. The next twin up, Luis Arias, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. New inning set to get underway, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. In now, Chris Davis. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Josh Donaldson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Standing in, Mitch Garver, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. And it's fouled away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down goes. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz will wait on it, and very quickly one gone. Now in the box, Tony Kemp. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
And he fouls this one off. Kemp, the runner at third. Simeon is over at second with 1 down in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to third. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Sergio Romo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Chapman over to his left. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pinder is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. Digging in once again, Austin Allen, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chad Pinder. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And the pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 11-0. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
Meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Hit hard towards the hole. Simeon's there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the... Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Marcus Semien. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Fouled off.
Steal.
The 0-2 home. There he goes. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been enough.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Mitch Garver stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are two men gone. And this throw gets away from him. Digging in, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changeup called strike one. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends. All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Ready for another chance. Tony Kemp. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Marcus Semien working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're still on cruise control. 14-0. Here's Byron Buxton now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up. Simeon onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Alvarez.
In there, 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting that.
He's got it. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth.